What's up everybody, Brian with 3DO here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to connect a 3DO FS microphone to a mixing console. Now what you'll need is a 3DO FS microphone, a mixing console, and the mixing console must have at least two identical channels. If your mixing console has one instrument input and one microphone input, it might not be compatible with the 3DO microphone. Obviously this mixer has a lot of channels. This is a 16 channel mixer, which I realize is overkill for this video, but it's the only mixer we have, so we'll just roll with it. The other thing you'll need is the proper cable. So with the FS microphone, it has a 3.5 millimeter output, and so what you'll need is a 3.5 millimeter splitter cable. So this is the 3.5 millimeter end. It's a TRS unbalanced connector that plugs directly into the bottom of the 3DO. So we'll just go ahead and connect that, and I already turned the power on, and then it splits out into left and right. So the black is left and the red is white, and you can see this is a 1/4 inch TS connectors. These are very, very common in the world of pro audio. So what you want to do is just connect. Let's connect to 9 and 10. So we'll connect to the line input, which is an unbalanced input. We'll do 9 with the black, the left, and then the red or the right into channel 10. Now as you can see, I've already plugged it in. You can see these are now lighting up. So the reason why I have it lit up is because I've turned up the gain here. So the gain, or the trim setting for channels 9 and 10, we'll just set it at about halfway, about 5 out of 10 or 6 out of 10. The most important thing is that the settings are identical for each channel, because our ears are identical and these capsules are matched, and so the capsules in every 3DO are matched to each other, so they have identical output signals. So you want to make sure throughout the signal flow throughout here that they're matched, and so you want to make sure that these settings are matched, these settings are matched, the fader settings are matched. Everything is identical between left and right. So we have our gain and trim settings set to about halfway. You can ignore all of this. This is auxiliary sends, this is EQ. Some mixers have these, some mixers don't, but it doesn't make a difference for the purposes of this video or to get the 3DO to work properly. So we go all the way down here and we have what's called a pan setting. So we'll pan the left signal all the way to the left, and we'll pan the right signal all the way to the right, so that the left channel is only heard in the left output, the right signal is only heard in the right output. So now that we have that connected, what we will do is we'll turn up the faders here, and as you can see, you can start to see a little bit of a signal here, but let's crank it up a little bit more here so that we get a little bit more of a signal. Now it's a little bit louder in the right signal. That's just the way that the microphone is positioned right now, but we're getting an equal signal in both. And so that's basically it. One thing to note is that if you have a dual XLR and 1/4 inch connector, which this particular mixer does not have, but the audio interface video that we have has a dual XLR and 1/4 inch connector. Some mixers have that, some don't. If your mixer does have those, just make sure that your phantom power is turned off. It's not an issue with this particular mixer because the phantom power is only being sent through the XLRs. Because we don't have anything plugged into the XLRs, we can go ahead and turn that on and turn it off. Doesn't really make a difference for our purposes here, but if you have the duals, make sure that the phantom power is turned off, because we don't want to send phantom power to the outputs and into the 3DO. The 3DO is self-powered, so we don't want to send any power signal to the 3DO, because the 3DO has a 9-volt battery inside. So now that we have everything connected, you can, if you have a USB mixing console, you can plug that into your computer, or if you want to plug your headphones into here and monitor, or a digital recorder, you can do that as well. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you click that like button, click that subscribe button, hit the bell so you receive notifications for all future videos and tutorials, and thank you so much for watching.